Okay, here in exercise 6, what we're seeing is an application that uses a label that implements the runnable interface. Again, we can extend almost every class in Java. There are some classes that are protected, that we are prevented from extending, but there isn't anything that stops us from extending and then threading a lot of things. What we have here is a label. We're customizing a label to build a simple digital clock. We're going to create our own label, a custom label, that performs like a digital clock. In order to do that, we have to implement the runnable interface because we have to go in and in the background keep requesting the current date and time in order to display it. So what we're doing is we're extending the JLabel class. We're creating a new thread called digital clock. We're creating a count called 0. In our constructor, we're calling super because we do want to let the standard JLabel setup happen in addition to the stuff that we're going to do. We're going to create that threading object and assign it to digital clock. We're going to call that threading object's start method, which is going to end up calling our run method, which essentially all we're doing here is while we're just going to infinitely loop through these commands, which we're going to get the Gregorian calendar class. We're going to get the current time from that Gregorian calendar class object. We're going to call the set text method since the JLabel class offers a set text method, we can take advantage of that. We're going to call that set text method, and we're going to provide it with the string that we want displayed, which is going to be the string of the current time. We're going to wait for 1 second, and then we're just going to keep doing it all over again. We're then going to implement that new label in our digital clock demo class, which is essentially going to extend a JFrame. Set up a window. We've added some window handlers to this one. We're going to add our clock object, which is our new digital clock label that we've created. We are going to add that to the center of the screen using the border layout manager, and then we're going to display that window in the center of the screen. We're also explicitly handling the window closed event. If I run this, what we end up with is actually something pretty cool. We end up with this label that every second, as you can see, updates as it's going. What's happening? Well, we added that custom label we created to our window. When that label is created, we start running a background process that continuously is asking for the current date and time, pausing for 1 second, and then displaying that date time in that label. And it's just going to keep running and running and running until the application stops.